All right, here we go. Coming in here in 3, 2. Yes, that's right. Welcome back to Discover. My name is DJ Hoppa, and this is Next with DJ Hoppa. I've got my man Davis Mallory here. What's up, man?
What's up, what's up?
Man, you are a busy guy.
Yeah.
You got a lot of stuff going on. I'm like reading through your bio, and you're like this/this. You're a host, a singer, a songwriter, a producer, a DJ. Is there anything
I'm not
else?
a really good producer though. I would minimalize that one.
Okay, all right, but you can still put that on there. And maybe that's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're growing there.
Anything else that are you a good cook? Are you good?
I'm a decent cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best dish. What's your best dish?
I'm kind of vegan right now, so just Brussels sprouts and.
Okay. I was at this
Sweet
vegan
potatoes.
man. I was at this vegan restaurant here in LA not too long ago, and they brought out vegan shrimp.
Oh.
It was really good.
It's
Like
great.
yeah, and you couldn't even tell.
Yeah.
Like the texture, everything. I mean, it was good. It was almost better than real shrimp.
Which restaurant was it?
It's a spot in downtown. I'm gonna hit up my boy before you leave town. You should go and check that
I've
spot
been
out.
to Gracias Madre, and that's good.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Famous restaurant here in LA, Mexican,
Yeah.
vegan Mexican,
yeah.
which is almost a yeah. It's very interesting. But anyways, we're here to talk about your music.
Yeah, thanks.
You've got this project called Loud, and I'm going to refer to it as a project because it sort of is. You've labeled it as an EP.
Right.
Some people have told you that you should have this as a mixtape.
Right.
It almost resembles an album in terms of the total number of tracks.
Yeah.
But this project is out today everywhere.
Yeah.
The project called Loud. You've got a single called Loud, which we're going to play here in a moment. And man, this is sort of a compilation of a bunch of different work that you've put together.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about the project.
Yeah, I mean, I moved to Nashville in 2013. I was working for a record label beforehand, and I started writing songs, and at first it was kind of country, and then in my second year, I was looking for pop producers. So a lot of these producers don't live in Nashville. They're like global producers I found and sent them my demos, and some of them are. And then last year, I started working with a manager, and he's like, I think it's time you put out a project. So we decided to put an EP, but there was like so many things I liked on it, so it's just growing. I still have 3 songs I kind of want to fit in
To this
for like a deluxe
Oh,
version.
right. Oh, okay. All right.
Because I just feel like whatever I do actually have a full-length album, I kind of want it to be maybe by the same producer or have like a very thought-out project. And this is just a hodgepodge of what I think is my best work to date. So,
Is there an album that you're sort of masterminding right now behind the scenes?
I've started with 2 producers in Nashville. One is like very pop. He actually produced Ocean Blue. His name is Paulo Ventura. We've been talking about him doing an entire album for me.
Nice.
And then I've been writing with this Grammy winner named Scott Sachs. He's got like a very like bluesy. He's from Philadelphia, and we've been writing for what would be like a much later project, but has a very Prince-inspired.
What was the what did he win the Grammy for? Do you know?
A Tim McGraw song called "Like We Never Loved at All."
Okay.
A duet with Faith Hill.
Oh,
which
yeah,
is like very his style. That song doesn't sound like him at all. But
Isn't that crazy? What I say though is if you're good at your craft, it doesn't matter what it is. Like you could make something work,
Yeah.
Like a good chef could make a dope vegan dish.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing, man. Well, we want to play Loud here on the show. I almost want to play another record off of the project as well, but we'll start with Loud.
Sure.
You've got 3 versions of this song.
That's
And
right.
talk to me a little bit about the song Loud.
Yeah, I wrote it with a guy named Mitchell Rose, who at the point in time was, I think, our 3rd co-write, and he already had a really infectious song on its own line called Candy. He's a really talented singer and a talented writer, and I feel like every time I write with him, I leave with like a gold song. And when we wrote the song, his words at the end were like, "This could be a top 10 hit," if it was given to a big artist.
Right.
So I ran with it. I showed it to a bunch of Nashville producers in a list of my songs, and everyone always wanted to work on it, which is why there's 3 versions, because a lot of people wanted to work on it.
Right.
And the first one, which is this is Loud, it was 2 Nashville-based guys, Timothy Rice-Miss and John Hanna, who were like my close friends. And then Landis, who's a Miami-based producer, heard it and took that and like lowered my voice and used the stems, and he got it signed to Cedric Gervais's record label, which was my first song ever to be signed to a label.
Nice. So it was almost like a remix that then got signed.
We couldn't call it a remix.
Right, exactly.
Because he didn't want remixes out. So
Right.
it's like it was the first version publicly available.
Gotcha. And then this BPT remix.
Yeah, so I met BPT through a friend of mine that works at Teamwork, which is Dylan Francis and Diplo's place, and he connected me with his manager, who's Lisa Poso. She used to work for Skrillex. BPT has this really cool sound, and I asked him to make something that felt like Mike Posner's "I Took a Pill in Ibiza" remix, the way that song was remixed.
The Sieb remix, yeah.
Exactly. So that was what he did for Loud with me, was just give it that kind of like happy, summery feel, which is the one I actually play live to the most, is the BPT remix.
Right, because you also perform as a DJ.
Yeah.
In Nashville,
well,
and all
I
of
sing to that one too.
And you sing to that one
I'll
too.
DJ the Landis remix a lot because it's hot. But
Okay.
it doesn't sound like me, so I really don't sing to it.
Right. That would be kind of strange. People would be like, "Why is he singing over this song?"
Because it could be Miley Cyrus, the way they change my voice, so you don't know
Really?
who's singing it. It's just really low and heavy. And
Well, we're gonna play. Which one do you want to play?
let's play BPT.
All right, let's play the BPT remix of Loud. We've got Davis Mallory hanging out with us here in studio. Don't go anywhere because I want to ask you about like your time at MTV.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about some other things that are kind of interesting to me that popped out from your bio. You are tuned into Next with DJ Hopper right here on Discover.
Well, that was
Great sound. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, Davis Mallory hanging out with us here in studio on Dash Radio. This is Discover. This is Next with DJ Hoppa, and that last track was Loud. That one was the BPT remix. We were talking about how there's 3 versions of this song, and I mean, really great. When the song was playing, we were having a good conversation too about just the way in which you've connected up with some of these different producers. You mentioned that help was with a Turkish producer, and that you know pretty much every track on here is a different producer.
That's right.
Tell them how you found these producers.
Well, so I'm not a producer. I'm not really good at it. I mean, I know a little bit about it, and so I like to find good producers, and so almost each of them came from like. One time I was on LinkedIn and I typed in music producers in Nashville, and then I just hit up a bunch of them. But Instagram for me has been a really successful thing. I would hashtag my photos with like really, Calvin Harris or whatnot, and all these young junior producers would like my photos. So then I'd go over to them and DM them and be like, I'm a Nashville-based singer. Are you looking for a vocalist? And then Because of Love is by 2 boys in Paris that are in college, and Help is by a producer in Turkey. I think those are the most like Instagram ones.
Right.
But yeah, it just came from that.
Just hustling.
Yeah.
And where did that idea come from you? Was it just like something that struck one night?
I think it was lightning because I don't know why I did it.
Right.
It was mainly because my photos weren't getting any likes.
Right.
And then I saw them suddenly get a lot of likes when I hashtag relevant people. So then I was like, who are these people? And I looked at him. I was like, oh, he's got 10,000 followers. He's the DJ in Amsterdam. Maybe he want to work with me.
Right.
And it worked. I mean, and John Dahlbeck, who's a Swedish producer who's worked with Lady Gaga, and he produced my song Anyone Would Know, kind of came from doing that, a little indirectly, but I think because I started emailing all these people, I think my email got thrown into a bucket of other DJs, because I DJ for a profession.
Right.
And somebody emailed me, instead of blind copying, they carbon copied 500 other people.
That's a big no-no in business, right? But it can work out.
And they gave me John Dahlbeck's email,
Right.
and I emailed him, and
Right.
he said he liked my song, and he produced it.
Right.
So,
I think the moral of the story is really you got to put yourself out there.
you gotta email
Right?
people. Like, every day I hustle, I email tons of people. When I came to LA and this trip, I emailed like 300 people my first day.
Really?
Agents, managers, publicists, anything. And I'm going to New York, I'm doing the next thing. It's like you just gotta constantly hit people up. Because I always say so many doors closed in your face. Now it's like emails unanswered,
Right. And it's a numbers game, right? Like, so if you email 3 people, there's possibly a chance that all 3 don't get back to you.
Yeah.
But if you email 300, how many got back to you?
I think like 30 of them did.
That's
I
pretty
mean,
good.
it was pretty much the same email. I just customized the introduction, and if it was a job field, it was like an agent. I'd say like I'm looking for an agent because I don't have one. Hi,
Right.
agents.
Yes, hey, agents who are out there, Davis Mallory.
Can be
is
reached
looking for
at.
some- Yeah, right. Yeah, we'll put your email up here. No, but it's true though, right? So I mean, that's what is that?
That's like, it was about 10%.
10%.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, people, it's not that difficult.
No.
Like, you just got to do it though.
Yeah.
That's the challenge, right? Is that like it's out there, it's accessible. Even something like Instagram, millions of people have Instagram. Do they use it in this way? Or how many of them use it in this way, or use this as a way to further their careers? There's many that do, but there's also many that don't. And you get those people that are like singer-songwriters or DJs or producers kind of sitting on their hands like, this sucks, nobody wants to work with me, how come I can't get work?
Yeah.
And then here's a perfect example of like a strategy to go out and do.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. I love that. I want to talk to you a little bit too. I haven't personally seen this, but you were on The Real World.
That's right.
Tell me about that experience, man.
It was almost 11 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 2006.
Okay.
I was 21, 22. I'm 33 now, so.
Right.
I was like a party animal, getting drunk. What you expect on a reality
Right.
show.
They were like, we want him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I ever came to LA for the audition process, and I was actually in town this week meeting with the same people that put me on that show to actually get this album into their TV shows. They want to start putting it kind of full circle into their shows, which is cool.
I see the hustle, man. Davis, I see the hustle. I definitely respect that, man. And did that make you want to, continue pursuing things in TV? I know that music is obviously front and center for you, but do you see, that as another career path for you?
I do a little bit. I looked at my childhood journal and I'd written like I want to be an actor. I always got told I looked like Leonardo DiCaprio when I was a little kid,
Okay.
so I kind of wanted to be him. But
Okay.
music has always just been like much bigger passion for me. So I feel like if I made a Grammy, that would be more fulfilling than if I ever got any awards in it.
Like an
As
Emmy or an Oscar
Yeah.
or whatnot.
I feel like I really want to hit this hard, and once I tackle this, then I could move on to that.
Although, they give out Emmys and Oscars for the music.
Right?
You could win,
Sure.
I mean,
Sure.
3 6 Mafia, I think, won an Oscar.
Yeah.
Right, for their music or whatnot. Anything is possible, Davis. All we got to do is email people. Or direct message people. Anything is possible.
Yeah.
I want to play one more song off
Okay.
of this project of yours. Tell me what you want to play here.
Do you have the whole thing available to play?
We can play something.
Okay. I mean, it was hard to pick a favorite. I think they're all pretty cool. I mean, Ocean Blue I think has a really cool production. Help is what I'm performing tonight at Tiger Heat.
Cool.
Maybe one of those two.
Let's do Ocean Blue.
Perfect.
Let's do Ocean Blue. We're
Yeah.
gonna play Ocean Blue right here on Discover. Don't go anywhere. A little bit more with Davis when we get back, and definitely more music on the way. You are tuned into Dash Radio. So the last thing I'll do is we'll just record you singing a little bit of whatever you want. It could be loud, it could be something, it could be whatever you want a cappella.
Okay.
It could be
Yeah.
a cover, it could be whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then we'll that's how we'll come out of this song. So we'll come out of Ocean Blue, throw it to a drop, and then we'll come in with you singing. And then I'll close the show with it. Cool. Whenever you are ready there, sir.
Okay. Let me just do a little test. I think I could love you better. I'll just do loud.
Cool. Do me a favor, Marcus, and run video for this piece.
Got you.
We'll use this as promo. Ready when you are, Davis.
All right, so I'm gonna sing loud for you guys.
Nice.
All right, you don't have a BPM, so I'm just gonna go 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. I think I could love you better, but I won't tell you how to feel. Try to paint the picture clearer. You're the one that I want near. I wanna hear you make that sound from the love we found. I wanna turn you upside down till we hit the ground. I wanna hear you scream my name. It won't be the same. I wanna make you feel it now, 'cause we're getting loud. Keep going?
Yeah, no, that's great, man. That's great. That's great. I love
Does
it.
that sound like the record?
Yeah, that definitely sounds like the
All right,
record.
good. It's not-
I mean, it sounds better than the record, to be honest with you. I mean, I think your voice, you've got such a great voice and a great tone, man.
Oh, thanks.
It's amazing. It's so great to have you here. Davis, Mallory from Nashville, in studio to bring us this loud project of his. It's out everywhere right now. Go get it. Go listen to it. All 3 versions of Loud. The entire 11-track EP, quote unquote EP. I appreciate you being here,
I
man.
appreciate you very much.
And best of luck with
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, absolutely.
I hope to see you soon. Maybe we collaborate on something.
I love
We'll
that.
get something going.
Yeah.
Man. Get
It's
those
very
emails
starts.
flowing.
Very
That's
starts.
how it goes. That's how it goes.
DM you in the studio. Hey, you want to collab?
Exactly. Guys, we got more music on the way. More artists up next with DJ Hopper right here on Discover.